Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's this deal about don't be a Karen. Um, I was born with this name, and I'm going to die with this name, and I'm going to be remembered as with this name. Um, Somebody not too long ago told me on YouTube, oh, if it was me named Karen, I'd go to a lawyer and get my name changed. And I was like, well, if it's not bothering me, why should it bother you? I mean, if it's not an issue with me. Um, and look here, what my mom got me, it was which my mom's passed away, but it's a Karen, from Mickey Mouse. I mean, apparently Walt Disney thought the name Karen wasn't a bad thing. And of course, I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt. I guess something you never really outgrow. And I might be wearing a black heart, but don't mean I have one. And, I'm wearing cross earrings. What Jesus encountered was bad, but something good did come from it, where he was teaching us right from wrong, and all I can say is anybody without sin. I mean, yeah, like you said, cast the first stone. Well, I know I've got flaws. I'm not perfect, and if you think you're without sin, then I'll be the first one in your line to cast the first stone at. But my point is what is the deal? I mean, they keep saying, oh, well, it used to be Felicia or something about Felicia. Now it's the Karen thing. Only time I get irritated is like if you pester me, like solicitors. I mean, really, people. These solicitors, they'll call you and they'll even use your own phone number to call somebody else to pretend to be you or whatever. I don't know. They're very deceitful and they want to get in your checkbook or whatever. And it's like, well, you're barking up the wrong tree because if you're looking for money, basically, and that's nothing. I mean, when we leave this world, are we going to be taking that with us? I don't think so. But my point is, of course, if we're behaving, like cruel to others and stuff, if we take the two greatest commandments in heaven into heart, then it overrides the 10 commandments that God gave to Moses. But my point is what is the deal with don't be a Karen? I mean, I'm going to be a Karen until the day I die. And after I die, like I said, people are going to be, they're going to remember me as Karen. So all I can say is everybody can get over it. I mean, if my name is a problem, then don't speak my name. Don't think of my name. And every one of us has bad in each and every one of us. So, really, people, all I can say is don't be who you are. There's a little saying, what you are today, I once was. What I am today, you shall be. In other words, I can leave behind those shoes for you to wear. You can't really sit there and say you know exactly how it feels, until you're actually in that situation. But, I can leave behind my shoes and let you feel, see how uncomfortable they may end up being. So, whatever, people. But anyway, I know I'm being a Karen. I'm complaining. Whatever, people. But my point is there is good in every one of us. If we really want to research and find it, there's good. Like I used to tell my kids, don't judge a person by the way they look. It's like a gift. The wrapping might be really pretty on the outside, but you may find a pile of turd on the end. I know that sounds disgusting, but you know what I mean. But anyway, it could be an ugly wrapping on the outside, and you might find jewel on the like jewels on the inside. So, in other words, and it's like people are judging people by the way God gave them, the way God made them. If you got an issue with there, if you think you could do better than God, have right at it. But my point is you don't know a person until you really get to know them. And that doesn't mean to take advantage of them and just leave them, don't lie to them to take advantage of them. That's just wrong. To me, that's being a predator. If you lie to take advantage of somebody, you're being a predator no matter what. They're your prey. There can be good in each and every one of us if we just actually, like reach down in there. I mean, through all that dirt crust and whatever you want to call that. But it's like, yeah, you might have to dig pretty deep in my heart just to find perfection, because it's got to be there somewhere. But my point is they're good. There's good in each and every one of us, and there's bad, and we've got to. I think it's kind of like a lesson we learn day by day. How do we take that into heart, and how do we react to it, and everything, but my point is you know, if a person takes the two greatest commandments in the kingdom of heaven, it definitely overrides those 10 commandments that God gave Moses. So, I mean, and we can't also let our insecurity, you know, basically the insecurity can also, I mean, a person can be, you know, what everybody says, not attractive on the outside, and they could be a good person on the inside, but if they let their insecurity get in the way, then they also are no different from somebody being so secure about themselves, cocky or whatever. I mean, because they're thinking, well, I'm expecting you to mistreat me, and so I'm going to mistreat you instead. So it's like, dang if you do and dang if you don't. You either have a relationship with someone that's cocky and think they're, it's like, well, if you think you're better than me, then don't get with me. We're not meant to be anyway. But, like I said, and then you got someone that's like, well, I'm mad because if somebody finds you attractive or whatever. Well, how's that my fault? You know, I never claim to be something I'm not. You know, I mean, you're the one that has the problem. So what are you going to do? Just throw somebody up in my face because of what someone else said to me? That's just messed up. But anyway, but my point is, I know I'm going on and on. My point is can anybody explain to me what's this don't be a Karen? If you could leave a comment at the bottom, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.